No porn star? Do you watch porn?
No.
Really? You're
Right.
just too busy making it?
No, I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I just, because like I said, it used to just be solo, and then I've learned a lot from Little D. He's kind of like, he's only 22,
Okay.
but he's really like, he's worked with hundreds of women. He's like in the top 100 on Pornhub. He's really, so he's been kind of guiding.
You see I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin', Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection, that's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look, it's chief, not lieutenant.
1, 2.
Uno, dos, tres.
Good to go? Okay, another episode of Live on Lake Street. We have MATESSA and NICOLE in the building. Welcome.
So excited to be here. Thanks.
Me too. This is going to be a fun conversation. This is actually kind of the type of interview that I've wanted to do for a long time, but really never been in a spot to do it. So here we are.
Thank God.
Here we are. Thank God. Thank God. No, thank you.
Thank you.
God
for
didn't
having
get you
me.
here. You got here yourself.
Well, I give all the glory to God. So.
Okay. All right. We'll roll with it. So you are we're going to call you a content creator.
That's what I am. That's exact.
Yeah, a content creator. But you make a very specific type of content.
Correct. For adults.
For adults.
Mm-hmm.
So would you call yourself like an OnlyFans star?
I would call myself an amateur porn person.
Amateur porn person. An amateur, let's say.
The way you said it makes it sound ridiculous.
Amateur porn extraordinaire.
Exactly.
I like that. So how do you get, so just let me start from the beginning. How does that happen? Like, how do you get into that?
Well, I've been a sex worker for years.
Okay.
Stripper, escort. I don't really like people that much, so I'm more online.
Okay.
So I started doing a premium Snapchat. I don't know if you know what I'm
Of
talking
course.
about. A couple of years back.
Yep.
And then OnlyFans came out, and it just was more easier to get my content out there, and the rest is history.
Okay. So you went from stripper to escort, or were you doing both at the same time? Stripper, escort?
I just started stripping, and towards the end of my stripping careers, I was doing both.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I just want the fast money. I'm not trying to hang out,
Yep. So I've always been curious as far as being an escort. Like, is that something you did out of necessity or because you wanted to? Or both?
I would say I hate working for other people.
Yep.
I just want to get the money and I want to get out of there.
Yeah.
I just need the money fast. So whatever is going to get, not whatever. I'm not a thief. I don't,
Right.
But
I got you. I mean, it's okay if you are.
I'm still a classy lady.
Okay. So you went, so what is, I'm really curious about the escort life. Because I've always found it to be, I personally, I couldn't, I guess I'm still young.
I think you
Could potentially pay to have sex with somebody. But
Oh.
to this point, no, I'm talking
as a
as a
client?
consumer,
Okay.
a consumer. There's a certain level of pride in me that would never, I don't think I'd be able to do it ever. Because I'm going to just be very blunt.
Please.
I don't think my dick would get hard if I knew I paid.
You'd be surprised the consumers out there. It's like people you would never expect. Very popular, good-looking men here in Minneapolis, in their 20s.
Yep.
That I think they maybe just don't want the emotion. Because I was like, why is he? Because he could have anyone. Lots of women clearly want him on social media. Different men that are pretty popular, or however you say. But
They probably just don't want to work for it.
exactly,
It's just easy.
yeah,
Simple
so.
transaction. Was that ever, like, for you, was that ever tough? Or
What do you
was it a tough job to have? Was it, no?
I mean, I wouldn't call it glamorous or nothing,
Yeah.
because a lot of people might think it's glamorous, but you just think about them getting the money and then you go.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
it's pretty easy. It's just
Yeah.
like,
So then starting an OnlyFans, that had to be
Right.
kind of like a dream, sort of, almost.
because I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
I'm kind of shy and I don't really like people that much, but I pretend that I do. Sorry. But so I like doing more online stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So then when that what happened when the whole OnlyFans, when they came out and said they weren't going to allow that type of content anymore? Did you have a panic attack?
No, because I just figured I would just hop back on my premium Snapchat.
Oh, you had other
Yeah, and there's
platforms.
other things like Sex Panther, Alua. There's other apps out there. It's
Okay.
not just OnlyFans.
Okay.
Many vids, X videos.
Yeah. I don't them porn sites, I feel like, how do you get paid?
Well, I personally am not. I just have OnlyFans, Alua, Sex Panther.
So you don't know the answer to the question I just asked?
Well, I mean, I don't like, well, I guess if you have an account on many vids, you sell a video and then you like promote it on Twitter,
Okay.
Instagram, wherever, Reddit, and then sell it that way. But I've just been sticking with OnlyFans. But Pornhub, I've always been because I'm not on Pornhub, but I think they go off of views.
Mm-hmm.
And
They
then-
do.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my shit to get there.
Well, maybe you should give yourself a plug right now and
I kind of have.
let everyone
But I
know.
also kind of don't want people to find it.
Sure, I understand.
I do and I don't. Not for my sake, for her sake.
For
She
right.
don't want people to find it.
family and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't actually give a shit.
I
But
don't either.
I would love to be making money off that. So with the content you create, how do you choose who's a part of it? Do you have like a boyfriend, husband, something like that? Where like
No, I'm single. Well, I used to just do solo content while I lived here in Minneapolis, but then as soon as I moved to Miami, I got a little, I don't know, a little bug, like, let's step it up a bit.
yeah.
Let's switch it up.
Yeah.
So I met a promoter in Miami.
Mm.
You know how that goes.
Yeah.
And I started making some content with him. And then, I don't know, I'm kind of picky. That's why I don't call myself like a real porn star, because I'm not just like, oh, anybody, just come. Right.
Yeah. So for you, it has to be somebody that already kind of has
A following.
a following
Exactly.
in the same field, or can it just be someone that has a following that just wants to do something?
Well, I like to have like collab with people that have a following, because then we get followers off subs off of each other.
Yeah. So then you must, like, as far as like during the pandemic, like, which I guess is still happening,
Right.
did everything skyrocket?
Exactly.
Huh.
November was just this past November actually was my best month ever for sales on all platforms. So.
You care to share?
What do you mean?
Like what?
No.
As far as sales?
I feel it's inappropriate.
Really?
I am a lady.
Because there was a couple of stories that came out like during the pandemic. Like, who's that? There was like a school teacher that got fired.
Yeah, I saw.
But she made like
her
a
name's Mrs. Poindexter. She's really popular. She has like almost 1 million followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know how many on Reddit, but that's where she got her start. As on Reddit. She's like 45 too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And she's making like a absolute
She's making
killer.
yeah.
Someone, I think it was like, didn't they say she made like $1 million in 3 months or something like
She
that?
has the followers and the personality.
Is she solo, or does she work with people as well?
No, she collabs a lot with other people.
Okay.
Her neighbors. She does the hot like MILF mom next door. That's her niche.
Yeah, MILFs, like, that used to be kind of like, I'd be kind of into that, but
Mm-hmm.
now, like, I'm almost 40, so now they're just my age.
So,
It's kind of fucked up.
so now what about a cougar? What is a cougar? No, I think cougars are over 40, I think, or right?
Are they? But even then, like,
I don't know.
if you're 41, you're 4 years older than me. Like,
So,
it's not cougar. I think a cougar to me would be like 70. No.
well, you're always younger to somebody who's older than you. So.
Right. Yeah, that's true. So you're originally from Minnesota, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somewhat recently made the move to Miami.
Transplanted, yeah.
Transplanted. So we were talking about it a little bit off the mic, but talk to me about your career and how it worked here in Minnesota versus how it's working over there.
Well, I thought it was working great, but every time I go outside, women are always trying to fight me because they would say, my baby daddy subbed your OnlyFans, and for example, I was at the last straw was I was at 7 one night minding my own business.
Yeah.
And I was in the ladies' room in the stall, and somebody's in there pounding on the door, trying to get in the stall. I'm vulnerable. I'm like, whatever. And so I come out, and she's like, "You're my baby dad." Follow me on OnlyFans. I don't know who he is. I don't have any control over it. And we got into a little tussle.
Did you win?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, I didn't. And then security came and kicked me out and thought I started it. But I'm like, I told him, just like I'm telling you, I'm a lady. Like, I don't do that. Like, I'm not just starting fights in the bathroom. And then she followed me outside because I was kicked out, and it continued. I'm like, I got to get out of here. Because that's not an isolated incident. It's stuff like that all the time.
So this is all over them finding out that their men have subscribed or watching
obsessed
you.
with me, and for whatever reason, jealous. I don't know. But I don't get that in Miami for some reason.
Well, it kind of makes sense.
It does make
It
sense.
seems like that's some Minnesota shit.
It feels like a natural fit is what it feels like
Yeah.
in Miami. So.
But the other side of it sounds like a natural fit for Minnesota. Because
Oh, the haters?
yes. So somebody followed you into a bathroom and picked a fight with you, and then fought with you again. And this is not a rare occurrence.
Correct.
How did they find you?
On the street.
But how do
In
they know?
public.
How do they know? Like,
I don't know.
it's crazy to me.
I have a lot of, not a lot, I'm not going to say. I have a few followers like on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So people just recognize me in public.
Yeah. That is.
I mean, I'm a blonde, big boobs, big ass. I mean, I kind of stick out. Well, there's some hotties in Minnesota. So, but they're like.
Yeah. That's stalkerish.
It is stalkerish. That's exactly what it is.
Did you press charges?
No.
How come?
I don't know. I'm not really a cop caller. But, well, I mean, I just would rather move away.
Yeah.
Just get away.
That's
from
fair.
me.
That's
Just get me
fair.
out of here, please.
That's fair. That's fair. So do you have, like, as far as clients go, have you ever had any famous clients?
For escorting, yeah, but I don't escort anymore, but I wouldn't say who it is, obviously, because
Can you give
what
me
if
a-
they want to give me a call again?
Oh.
What if I want to get some more money again?
So would you be open to that, escorting
Of
again?
course. I could be 88, and if somebody's going to give me some money, I'm still going to. Why would you not?
I mean, I don't know, but a lot of women wouldn't.
I don't think there's an age limit on it
Yeah,
if there's a paying client.
I guess.
Like I said, there's a niche for everything, just like I was telling you off camera earlier.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. Let's not talk about that
We
on
don't have
camera.
to talk about
That part, anyways.
Just, I said sleep on it. All I said was sleep on it.
I'm not gonna do that. I can't do it because, especially now, what you're telling me,
What?
I'll fuck around and have somebody coming up on me in the bathroom.
Right.
I can't do
Could
all that.
happen.
I can't do all that.
If you what's yeah, never mind.
I can't. No, go ahead. Say it, please.
I was gonna say what's the gay bar downtown?
Oh shit. I don't know, but I've been there before, and it was a interesting situation. I'll just say that. And no, I didn't get fucked in the ass.
Never mind. I was gonna say nothing surprises me anymore, but I was following back on like just downtown Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So, how come you're here now? Just for the interview?
Oh, because I came for a visit, but I'm getting some plastic surgery soon.
Okay.
In the next couple weeks, so I wanted to go to my primary doctor that I've always had because
Okay.
I'm from here to do like the medical clearance and stuff.
Do you do a lot of surgeries?
Um,
Have you done a lot of surgeries?
3 so far,
Okay.
and now I'm on my 4th.
And all were successful, no issues, no problems?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that scary? I don't.
It can be.
Yeah.
You can get some nerves just from like even just going under anesthesia and being vulnerable to somebody else. But I mean, how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
How bad do you want a tiny waist? How bad do you want a fat ass? How bad do you want it?
That's
so
true.
Then you just do it.
Yeah. Have you worked with anyone famous in the porn industry?
Yes, I have.
Who?
His name. Well, I guess the most famous. Well, because I'm newer to content that's not solo content, but Little D would be like the most famous person.
Okay. And you just shot like what? Just a porn video with him on
We
OnlyFans?
have 3 scenes together.
Okay.
We'll probably make some more because he lives part time in Miami and he's really easy to work with, which I like. He has a great vibe. He has a lot of followers.
Yeah.
So I get what I was saying before about collabing with somebody else that he has way more followers than me, so on way more platforms.
Is there anybody that you want to work with?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You know, no porn star. You know, do you watch porn?
No.
Really? You're
Right.
just too busy making it?
No, I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I just, because like I said, it used to just be solo, you know, and then I've learned a lot from Little D. He's kind of like, he's only 22,
Okay.
but he's really like, he's worked with hundreds of women. He's like in the top 100 on Pornhub.
Yep.
He's really, so he's been kind of guiding me with different things and giving me advice here and there, and I really appreciate that.
Okay. So if like, what would it take to get you to not do OnlyFans, but to do actual porn?
That's crazy you asked that because I was just thinking that earlier. So that would go back to, remember when I said I don't call myself like a actual porn star because I'm not just doing it with anybody.
Right.
So that's kind of the thing. For example, I have another friend. Her name's Melanie. She's pretty popular in the Melanie Monroe.
Okay.
She does mainstream porn. She's always telling me, you should totally do it, blah, blah, blah. And, but, so, I don't know. I don't know.
You'd have to have full
I'm
control.
still a little shy.
Yeah.
I'm a little shy. So, and then I like to have control over my own content.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
I don't know if is there money in outside of, like, as far as I know OnlyFans there's money, but like as far as like the porn industry, all I've heard is that it's not good. Like
I'm seeing people they're doing better on their own, like making their own content with other
Yep.
porn stars or amateur porn stars or content creators, and then posting it themselves, OnlyFans, Xvids, ManyVids, you know,
Yeah.
that type of thing, instead of going through like browsers or whatever.
yeah.
Mhm.
Or do you follow Lisa Ann?
I don't know. What does she look like?
I mean, she's a little older now, but you know, dark hair.
I don't think so.
Big.
No.
She's one of the probably the most like famous porn stars of all
I'm
time.
gonna look her up. I like to look up people in the industry, like on Twitter.
Yeah.
And because
She's big. She's big on Twitter.
Okay.
But she doesn't do porn anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard her speak pretty openly about how like her experience in the porn industry was tough.
I would be interested in hearing that for sure.
Yeah.
Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann. And
Okay.
now she's in. I mean, she's flipped her entire life into. She's big in the sports world now.
Mm-hmm.
Sports betting, that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like, actually, so that's part of the question is this like what you do now? Is there is it a means to an end? Or like, do you see yourself doing something else in the future?
No, I just would rather not work at all and not do anything.
So you're just trying to stack your money until you can retire
And stop.
and stop.
Or get married.
Yeah. Seems like you want to get married.
I do want to get married. I do.
So if you get married, then what? What changes?
So
that
one of
that
two
changes everything, doesn't it?
Well, one of two. Either he's going to make content with me
Yep.
and we can do it together, but he could maybe not show his face and be private if he wanted,
Yep.
like a POV.
Yep.
Or my husband will just care for me
And
and,
have
I'll
to-
just
have
not
to
do
be okay
anything
with
and
it?
just kind of like be low key.
Or what if he's just okay with your profession?
That, well, then
It defeats the purpose.
of
Then-
getting married.
Yeah. Then why get married?
I was going to say it, but then you said it first. It's like you know me already.
Yeah. I mean, but that makes sense to me because I feel like if you're in that industry and like that has always been something that's crazy to me to hear about porn actresses that are married
Right,
to a guy that is not a porn actor
right.
and he's
being okay
just
with it.
cool with that. Like
Mhm.
I personally couldn't ever have you had to deal with that?
No. Well, one of the more famous, have you heard of J Mac? He has like a wife and kids, and he's banging all the baddies like all over the place, and he's a good-looking guy. So his wife maybe just feels secure in their relationship.
I doubt it. It's probably a fight every day.
I don't know. I seen him at there was this like convention in Miami a couple months back called Exotica for like
Yeah.
whatever, and he was there too. And he looks good.
You ain't make no content with him though?
No, when you asked me earlier if I would work with somebody, maybe he came to mind right away. But
Yeah.
he's a real porn star, not like me. an amateur.
So if he came up to you and was like, "Look,
I
want
think
to
it
shoot,
would be
but
good
but
because
we're
he's popular. He has followers and a lot of subs. So
yeah. Yeah, might as well." So life in Miami, different than life in Minnesota. What's the biggest difference?
the weather.
Do you hate the weather here?
No, I do enjoy 4 seasons,
Yeah.
but then it's kind of nice to just, because like for example, Christmas didn't feel like Christmas in Miami because it's like 80.
For
and
sure.
sunny. So,
I probably would have felt the same way. I need snow, but I love it here, and I even like the weather that's out there right now.
you're right. It gets chilly.
I love it. It's personally like it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
Well, do you do a lot of like skiing or?
No, I do not.
What about like sledding, or like what
my-
do they do at?
Take my kids sledding sometimes. Yeah. Tubing.
Yeah, tubing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, not that this is great podcast content, but my dad told me yesterday that his ex-wife hit a fucking tree and broke like 40 bones yesterday tubing.
I feel like that would happen to me if that's what I tried to do in my life.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I'm not really like a sport person
okay.
or like a,
Yeah. Have you found yourself in any kind of cool situations because of your profession? Like parties, been on boats, any type of stuff like that?
Oh, in Miami?
Yep.
Well, a lot of the promoters will want you to come to their table, of course. They want the Instagram heart or thoughts.
Oh.
I mean the model, IG model.
The
or whatever,
Instagrammers.
people with a following and
Yeah.
stuff. And so that's kind of nice. But,
So you
but
get,
like I said,
you
I'm
get
also-
invited to those events?
yeah, but the problem is I'm also an introvert.
Yeah.
And I don't really like people.
How are you in this industry and you're an introvert?
I don't know.
What happened?
Well, it would be worse if I was at a job, like where I had to talk to people.
True. How are you a stripper?
I'm also an alcoholic.
Oh, Jesus
Mhm.
Christ. So a lot of alcohol.
Right. It's the only way if you're an introvert.
Are you actually an alcoholic? Because that's not a joke. It was funny, but it's not a joke.
I guess it depends on your definition of an alcoholic.
You want to have a therapy session right now? You want to talk about this? We can talk about this. I know about addiction and alcoholism.
No, I'm going to be okay.
You're okay? Okay, good. All right.
I feel good that we're together right now, so I
Oh.
think that's enough.
I'm
It's
not-
the vibes. It's the vibes for me.
Yeah. Okay. So going forward, what are you working? Are you working on anything specific, or is this a daily thing? Like, do you?
No.
No. How often do you shoot?
I usually pick like 1 or 2 days a week and try to get a lot of the content in, like different outfits or whatever, and then just take a break for the rest of the week.
So you just have like 1 or 2 days a week where those days are just fuck days? That's
I guess you could say.
That sounds incredibly fun.
It is.
It's fun, right?
And I get paid for it.
Yeah.
And I'm just being myself.
Yeah.
And I'm expressing my like sexuality with people that I like being around. I'm not like forced being around them.
Yeah. So when you're shooting, are you acting or are you actually enjoying what you're doing, like sexually? Like,
I'm enjoying it.
It's pleasurable. Huh? Because you always hear like with the porn stars, it's all
they're
just
like
acting.
real
It's not
ones, and they're
real.
working with people, whoever the company put them with.
Yeah.
Whereas like a content creator like myself, we're choosing who we work with. You know what I mean?
So you're just having sex, good sex, and filming it.
Exactly.
Yeah. That sounds like a blast. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Well, and I do a lot of solo stuff too.
Yeah.
It's not just me getting, bang like BBC every single day.
Okay.
Oh,
What's your most your hardest hitting content? What gets you the most?
my stuff, anything I post with Little D, people go crazy.
Really?
Just like I get a lot of hate mail for it because he's black and he's younger, and people still, don't want to see a white woman with a black guy.
Why are they watching?
I don't know. No, I mean like people like on my Instagram because you can't just post it on OnlyFans and just
Sure.
assume you have to promote yourself.
Yes.
Twitter, Reddit,
Okay.
everywhere. So my regular followers are like TikTok.
Yeah.
They'll follow me and they're like, oh, hey, it's a white girl with big tits and big ass. Let me follow her. And then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, I got a new video with this younger black guy, BBC. And then they're like,
Make America great again.
some. But then also
they're probably your
the
biggest
sales
fans.
are like, that's when I'm like, I have my best months is when I post content with him because they just go crazy. But
Those people that get angry are probably your biggest fans.
yeah, I think
They're subscribed.
that's why I don't block anybody.
Yeah.
I don't block them. People leave me crazy comments all the time. I don't block because it's like a hate watch, but they still love me. I
Yeah.
have people for years still following me online. It's an obsession. I don't know what it is.
Obsession, I think that's the right word.
Mm-hmm.
I think you got it right. So when I've heard about with OnlyFans accounts that it's like you don't monitor your own messages at OnlyFans. Is it monitored by someone else?
A lot of the bigger, I monitor my own but some of my mentors in the game, they pay people to do that, and they'll act like them, and they'll be like, oh, hey, babe, blah, blah, and they're sending out the content, the videos that they're asking for. But I don't like to do that because I don't trust anyone with my password. And they're like, well, you just find an assistant that already has good reviews, but that's how I can't trust somebody with, oh, here's no, I'm not.
I mean, if you can handle doing it, then why would you?
I don't think I can handle it
okay.
because it's a mental health thing, but
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
What's
I
the
try, though.
What's the wildest shit somebody said to you?
oh my gosh. I hear it daily. I don't know. I don't even want to.
So doesn't that's got to be, like you said, mental health. That has to fuck with your brain. Like, that has to.
But I would still rather hear all the crazy comments than show up to like a job,
So it's still worth it. No
to
matter
me,
what.
it is for sure. I've heard it all like over the years, so I really don't care anymore. I need people to talk about me and to leave comments for the engagement. Otherwise, I'm screwed.
Yeah. Wow.
So I'd rather have people saying negative things about me than not talk about me at all.
I mean, you might have talked me right out of this dream of mine.
No.
Yeah.
I was dreaming it for you as well.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be good at dealing with that. I get enough shit from doing this show.
Okay.
Doing,
Sure.
I don't think I could deal with that.
I understand.
It'd be too much. I would have to pay somebody to do my messages and shit for me.
Right. No, I get it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. That would kill me. It would probably kill me. So, are you promoting anything specific right now? Like, is it just
My site?
Yep, you got a site?
Can I say it?
Yes.
I love MATESSANICOLE.com.
Okay.
It's on my Facebook. It's on my Twitter. It's on my Instagram.
And that's just
MATESSA Nicole.
And that's just all of your content is there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else? Is there anything else on the website besides like you got like?
Well, it's just like my Alua, which is like a texting. Men pay to text with me, and then a Sex Panther where they pay to video chat with me.
Wow.
And or OnlyFans.
Yep.
My booking email, in case I want to dabble. In case I want to dabble in the escort. In case I don't know.
I mean, maybe they
my
just
Twitter,
wanna,
my
what if they just
TikTok.
want to book you for an appearance?
I'm not really like a model like that, but
No.
what kind of an appearance? What would I do?
I don't know. Show up and stand there.
Twerk?
I mean, do what you're doing right now.
Talk?
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Is there?
You never know.
Is there competition in this? Like, is there like?
I think there's money for everybody.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Mm-hmm.
But do you deal with competition? Is it competitive? Like, is there?
Just
Do you have like a rival?
no. Yeah, all the women in Minneapolis.
Apparently.
Sorry, I'm like, no, not really. I just try to be better than I was yesterday and make more money or like I said, get married and get out of it.
I hope that happens for you.
I kind of do. Yeah, that will be nice for me.
Yeah.
And just be like low key, margaritas on the beach, shorts, flip flops, blonde hair,
Sounds amazing.
a tan, a
That's-
good attitude.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
Nothing. That's perfect. You want to get married?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right.
I knew we hit it off the second I
Yeah.
walked in here.
We're definitely going to get married. We'll do it. We'll create content. I'll
Okay.
get it on camera and everything after this.
I've been praying for this.
So you've been praying to show up for an interview and marry the interviewer?
No, well, like I said, I give all the glory to God, and He just puts me in the right. He gives me the opportunities, and I just show up, and it's great. It's been working out great.
I'm glad God brought you here. I want everybody to go to your website. Say it again one more time.
I love MATESSANICOLE.com.
How do you spell Matessa? Just in case.
MATESSA is my first name. My middle name is Nicole, NICOLE. So I love MATESSANICOLE.com for all my content. And yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to see all of her, Go to her website.
Literally.
Go to her website and
So
subscribe.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll wake up at like 3 a.m. and be like, oh my god, like my nudes and like I have all these videos like out there on the internet for like. Sometimes I'm still kind of shocked by that, but because literally anyone can see me naked. You know?
That makes sense to me. I would feel anxiety. That's
But then I'm
another
like-
reason I couldn't do it. I would feel anxiety constantly.
It's a very short feeling. I don't feel that for long, but sometimes it will wake me up in the middle of the night, like, why did I?
What's your base subscription price?
$19.99.
$19.99 a month.
So that's what you. So it's kind of.
Y'all pay that for Netflix.
So okay, so it's kind of like a Facebook page. So for the $19.99, you get what's on my wall.
Okay.
It's all solo nudes of me, a couple short videos, and then the good stuff you put in your DMs, and then you sell for anywhere from $3 to $69 would have been my highest priced video. So it just depends. Like if it's just a 5-minute solo video of me with like a toy, you know.
How long? What's in the $69 video?
Oh, that video was with a big named. Her name's Nina Dolce. She's been doing porn for years. She's a bigger name. That was my first girl on girl scene.
Okay.
So she wanted to price it at that. She has way more followers than me, and so she's another mentor of mine.
Okay.
In the industry, and so she suggested that price, and that
kind of makes sense.
That was my first, like I said, my first girl on girl scene. So it wasn't just like there's a billion videos of me like scissoring women, you know, like that was the first one. So
And then once you pay for it, like you own it, right? It's yours. You can watch it whenever, right?
sure.
So
Right.
if somebody bought that video for $69, then now they have access to it.
Right.
As long as the database still exists.
Correct.
It's there.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
All right. Anything else? Any other any closing thoughts? What would you say to anybody that wanted to get into your profession?
I would say think about it, because what you put on the internet is like always going to be there forever. And even though I really don't care what people think, because I just want the money, other people might not feel that way. They might think, oh, I just want the bag. And then a few years later try to like be a nurse, and then all their porn, you know, so think about it.
Right.
I know I'm not trying to like get a job as a lawyer. Like I don't want to work at all, so I'm okay. But I would just think about maybe the consequences of.
So sleep on it.
I like you.
Thank you. I like you too. So I have nothing else for you, but this is a fun conversation.
I'm thankful for being here and just, you know, enjoying my visit in Minnesota.
Please stay safe.
I'm gonna try. Well, I have mace and a knife, but I never like use it. And I also have a gun license, but I don't have a gun. But only in Minnesota, not in Florida.
Or do you?
Yeah, because I thought I could shoot, but maybe I shouldn't.
I mean, state of Minnesota, probably not. A little tough on gun laws here.
Well,
You pretty much have to be getting stabbed in order to be able to legally shoot somebody.
I know.
So,
That's true.
yeah. So just keep your head on a swivel. You'll be all right.
You too.
And don't stay too long.
Uh,
It's cold here.
It is a little chilly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is fun.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Another episode of Live on Lake Street. Follow me everywhere at JFairCloth1.
Damn, Woody. In high school, I let it blam, Woody. I wasn't playing, Woody. I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B right, then ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then wanna come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking about.
This is MATESSA.
MATESSA Nicole is what I call, is my name, but MATESSA's good.
Okay. Well, if I look you up on OnlyFans, what do I find? How do I
MATESSA
search?
Nicole.
Let's do that then.
Okay.
You
Because
want,
that's my,
you want people to find you, right?
of course.
All right.
That's why I'm here.
All right. We rolling? Do we do a mic check? All right. Check.
Check on you. Mic check.
Mic check.
Yeah.
Like that.
A little more.
Mic check. A little ASMR today.
No, I need your. How you gonna really?
Mic check.
Oh, okay.
And you can
Mic check.
you can adjust that mic however you want to. Make it. Put your lips on the
No,
mic.
because I kind of want this.
All
on
right. I just
display.
want to make sure they can hear you.
Mic check.
That's perfect. All right. Mic check, check, check. 1, 2. All right. We're
Uno,
rocking?
dos, tres.
Good to go? Okay. Another episode of Live on Lake Street.
I don't know how to say it. Say it.